Sven Kramer from the Netherlands.
World champion, speed skater. Mr. Kramer, they say as a speed skater you have to wear different kinds of equipment.
Yes, I have to wear very tight spandex on my body parts so the wind can just go straight through. I don't wear the spandex just for the ladies. That is the second reason. I also wear them to win the medals.
As for your elbow pads and your shin pads and your knee pads, what's that used for?
It's just in case I fall on the ice. The ice is very hard and it's kind of cold. I'm a long track speed skater. The short track, those little fairies on the short track, they wear also protection just in case they fall and run into the wall.
Oh, and about the blades, why is it that you have to wear long blades, not short blades like the figure skater?
The long blades add for more push. When I use my giant legs, I push off very hard and I get extra speed with them.
Interesting. And as for your bib, you know the one that makes you stand out on the track? What's that used for?
It's so the announcers don't get me mixed up, and it's so they can find me when I'm going so fast around the track.
And the helmet is mostly for your protection, right?
Yeah, it's just in case I decide to hit on one of the other players in the head, so they can hit me back, but I won't feel it.
Interesting. As for your gloves, what's that used for?
It's very cold on the ice. It's very cold on the ice. If I get it on my hands, I'm going to be very cold.
So let's talk about the outfit for the speed skaters. So we start with the single-bladed shoes, very sharp at the edge, just so that they can go on and glide on the ice. Moving up, we usually have shin braces because when you're speed skating, you don't want to, mess up those shins. Moving up, we have a skin-tight outfit to reduce the wind resistance. This particular speed skater doesn't have any gloves on. I don't know why, but those gloves, they're used to protect your hands from those blades and those across the ice. Also, not very smart, he doesn't have a helmet on. He's gonna probably get a concussion on the ice. Good job.
Good thing I'm a long track speed skater and don't need any of those fairy things. Well, my mom said, Sven, go out and play on the ice. Then I was only about 5 years old, and then I started skating in the rinks around Eindhoven. Quiet! Wait for speed skating! Okay. And then I started liking the Art Schenk and Rinse Ritzmann. They're very influential people to make me go for the long distance track.
Welcome, I'm here with world champion speed skaters, Sven Kramer's trainer, Chelsea. Hello, Chelsea. How does it feel training for world champ?
It's a real honor. I'm working with such a great man. He works hard, trains hard. Overall, such a great person, and he did really good in the past Olympics. I can't wait to start for the next time.
What does a typical training day look like for Sven?
Actually put together a training program for him that it's particularly effective for like the winter sports. It involves a lot of core training. Every exercise and workout I have him do really engages the core. For him, he only usually has like one day of rest is on Sundays. Monday is he's in the gym working leg strength and core stability. Then Tuesdays, I have him on the ice for about 2 hours, and then we do some static training on land. And then Wednesday is another gym and cross training day. Usually cross training involves like volleyball if he's feeling fatigue, or he runs 50-meter sprints or 400 meters but at a lower pace. And then Thursday's another 2 hours on the ice, followed by more static training, off-ice training. And then Fridays for cardio. Generally, I have him work on cardio and fast twitch muscle response, but at the same time, he's riding the bike off-road or like cycling on the bike. And then Saturdays is heavy lifting in the gym. He works his legs, arms, and core. And then Sundays just has his day off resting.
When can we see Sven train today?
He's actually going to be on in about 5 minutes if you guys want to check him out, and then go from there. You guys can talk to him a little bit too.
Hello everyone, I'm Pranambi Dapur, and I'm here with Maria and Leticia, specialists in the speed skating field. Let's start with Maria. Maria, can you tell us a bit about the developments in the history of speed skating?
Sure, it actually started with the Dutch in order to maintain communication within villages.
In 1851, North America made an all-steel blade which is lighter and sharper. Can you tell us a bit about the blade which was used before then?
Yeah, the original blade was made out of polished animal bones, but since there was no sharp edge on the bone, they had to use the stick in order to propel across the surface.
Wow, that's quite a utility. Now, Leticia, can you tell us a bit about the environment of speed skating?
Sure. The ice is being constantly maintained with the use of Zamboni throughout the years, which provides speed skaters with specific environmental training.
Okay, tell us a bit about how speed skating spread throughout the world.
Once the first clubs and artificial rinks began to form, skating eventually spread across the channel to Berlin.
Okay, Leticia, can you tell us about a bit about the different speed skating events?
Yes. There's many speeding events that contain short track of 400 meters and a long track that is 5,000 meters and 10,000 meters.
Okay, tune back to us later to see Sven on ice.
Sven Kramer here with the news! I am the best speed skater in the world. But you already knew that. Welcome to the world of speed skating.
Reporting to you back to Sven Kramer. Sven Kramer, how does it feel at the age of 27 knowing how well you did in the past?
Well, it did very well. As a 27-year-old going into the Sochi Olympics, I thought I did very well. I set the world record for the 5,000 meter, and you know, I'm just the best speed skater there is right now.
And doing the long distance, why don't you do the short distance?
Because the short distance is for fairies, and I have stamina.
Hello, my name is Cole Winghoff. I am the physical therapist for the Dutch Olympic speed skating team, specifically Sven Kramer. We're going to be talking about injuries today. The two most common injuries in both long skating and short skating is knee lacerations and ankle fractures. Both of these injuries can be career-ending, and you just don't want to have them, but they are very common. Being with the nature that the speed skate is only a single blade, you have a very likely chance to twist an ankle. There are many different dangers between short track speed skating and long track speed skating. In short track speed skating, there are many different oppositions on the ice at one time. It's also a shorter track, so it's very clumped together and there's more risk for injury. And you can almost think of it as NASCAR on ice because they're just going around really fast and they can wipe out, and I could wipe out everyone on the track. And with long track speed skating, it's only one person on the ice at a time, and it's a much longer track, so they just go around and it's for time, and there's not as many injuries unless they wipe themselves out.
Continuing to the interview, knowing that you're representing your country, the Netherlands, how does it feel knowing you ranked first place?
It feels great. I brought quite a few medals to the Netherlands, and it's about time that the small country of the Netherlands got its recognition that it deserves.
How do you think Poland felt getting second place with one gold medal and you as a gold medalist?
Well, the Polish, this wasn't the first time they lost. Let's keep that in mind.
If you look at his first stance, you can see that his legs are bent, his muscles are contracting, his arms are ready for propulsion.
So the sub-discipline that relates to speed skating is motor control. Motor control is the timing and movement of muscles that allow for smooth coordination and movement.
As you can see, his legs are pushed back. He's about to launch. Go. One fluid motion.
Do a real sport. Try speed skating. Much harder. Fairies.